YouTube, I'm so tired. Drove back from Michigan last night, got back around 4 in the morning. Had to come straight to work. Our brother is tired, and it is now 3:55 my time. But I'm doing these videos for you. I'm not doing it for the fam too. Don't get it twisted. I love y'all, love my fam too. I really want this channel to blow up, and I want to be able to do good things and great things. I want my kids to be a part of it. So sometimes you gotta grind. However, be back on this GameStop. Boy Gaming Dad, kind of want to talk about this subject. It's kind of dear to my heart. I don't know about you guys. I've been gaming for a long time. I had the original Intellivision. I had a ColecoVision. I eventually migrated to the NES. So I've been gaming a long time. And so when I was young, there wasn't a whole lot of places where we can kind of go and really get our gaming fix. People played games, but to talk about games and be passionate about it, you just didn't have that. That was like an anatomy. I would tell you this here though, being a part of like GameStop and Electronic Boutique and Babbage's, being able to go into those stores and really talk video games was something that was special. And so now we got GameStop, and they're probably gonna close down within the next, I'll say 5 years. I'm gonna give them 5 years, and they'll probably be irrelevant unless they change their philosophy. If you got a Switch, I know you probably at least got at least 2 or 3 digital games on your Switch, hands down. And I have a ton of them. But I still like going to buy a physical cartridge. There's just something about going out to the store, buying you a physical cartridge, and playing right there. I don't know how much of a fan of the new digital era I'm going to be, but GameStop has always been a place that, no matter how the service was a place that I enjoyed, I valued. And so I would tell you this, that we need to really support GameStop. I think I'm going to tell you the reason why. I got about 5, maybe 4 or 5 questions I kind of want to pose to you. You think about this as you are either in favor or against GameStop. And my first question is where would you get your games from? Are you really gonna leave that experience to a Walmart or, Best Buy is okay, but it's nothing like going into the store and seeing nothing but video games. No other distractions, nothing else, video games. It's nice if you can, especially if the person behind the counter is knowledgeable. Now, I've been to some GameStops when that person didn't know blip. I was like, how did you get hired? Whoever hired you, you should be fired. But you get, a lot of times, 90% of the time, you're gonna find somebody that's like avid gamer themselves, and they just love the environment. And sometimes people just work there just to get that discount. I worked at GameStop at one point in time, and I loved it. I worked during the 360 launch and the GameCube launch, and those was fun times. So I don't know if I want to leave that experience of me and my video games to a big market store or Amazon. To me, Amazon is the worst. This is why it's the worst, because it's nothing like going to a store at midnight and getting a really popular game. But if you gotta sit back and wait for it to come in the mail, or if something happens in the mail, your stuff get lost, that whole experience is ruined. You know what? I tell you this much, man. GameStop will definitely be missed. One good thing about GameStop that I think people don't value, that is different than any other store, is that ability to pre-order a system and then make payments on it. I think that is so valuable. It's nothing like, it kind of gives you a reason to go into GameStop. I would definitely have pre-order systems, and then every week or so I'll go pay $20 here, $30 here. When you got kids, you need that layaway option. And that's pretty much like a layaway option on a pre-order of a system or a game that you got coming out. You make little payments on it. It's not a big hurt to the pockets when that bad boy drop. Now, you can't do that with Best Buy. If you pre-order something from Best Buy, you're either going to pay the whole thing off the muscle, Or you know what? You gotta put that $5 and then make that payment when it comes out. I know, small, but I still like that effect just to go, hey, I'm gonna go ahead and make payments on it, give me a reason to go around, look around the store. And, no matter if I nickel and dime it to death, but when it drops, it's either paid off or close to being paid off. I love that experience. I love to have that option. And most stores don't give you that option. Their pre-order system kind of sucks. Best Buy's system of pre-order to me really sucks. Like if you pre-order something and let's say if you didn't pick it up, good luck. If you don't got the Best Buy app and you got your receipts, because they gotta track it down and find it themselves, buddy. You'll be I can't say that on camera, but you'll be pissed off like I was plenty of day, trying to prove to Best Buy that I pre-ordered the game and come trying to get my money back from it. Total hassle. They gotta do something with that plan. But you're gonna miss that, have those options to be able to lay away games and pre-orders, things of that nature, if GameStop go away. I think GameStop it has its flaws, but I don't think it's GameStop's problem. I think it's like some of their hiring prices. Sometimes you just get some idiots behind the counter and you just want to just kick them in their face. Next question. Where will you go to talk games with other gamers? Now, I know a lot of you guys who probably watch these videos I put out are probably thinking like, hell, I talk with people all the time online. But I'm from that era of personal communication, like me and you talking one-on-one and having some intellectual conversations about video games. Where you gonna go have that at? You can have that online, but it's totally different than going to having a conversation with a person. Where you gonna go do that at? You can't go do that at Walmart, because 9 times out of 10, you're gonna find some other idiot who don't know or try to think they know something, and it's the worst conversation ever. Can't do that on Amazon. You might be able to do it at Best Buy, but very seldom you get gamers that want to talk games and just be around games and like that environment. They're just going in to buy something to get out. That's one thing you're gonna miss. That's one thing I know I would miss. Is just that GameStop kind of community. If you ever worked at GameStop or you go to GameStop, if you're a regular at GameStop like myself, you become that regular guy. Like they know you. Like, what up, Dave? What's going on? They know when I come through that what you trying to get today. Oh, this is dropping. You know what? They so knowledgeable. You're just not gonna get that level of customer service when it deals with video games. Going to a place like Best Buy or Walmart, you're just not gonna get that. I can go to GameStop right now. Matter of fact, I went to GameStop when I was in Detroit, and they have fresh list of games kind of. You can just grab you a packet of a list, so you can kind of stay on top of when things coming out, so when things is dropping, so you can pre-order. That little system is nice, and I think we've taken GameStop for granted. What's gonna happen if that goes away? It's gonna kind of suck for a minute to be a gamer. Of course you're gonna still get your games, all that good stuff, but it's nothing like that environment. It's nothing like what we're trying to do with this channel, just to kind of have this dialogue, this back and forth, and you trying to improve my channel, and I'm trying to educate you on things that's coming out and share my opinion, and you sharing it back. By the way, I love the comments. Keep the comments coming in my box. Don't forget to subscribe. Now back to GameStop. Next question. If you're a parent and you got little kids, it's got to be extremely hard for you to go anywhere and get the games your kids want and be knowledgeable about what you're dealing with. A lot of times, people go to Walmart and they buy these kids these M-rated games. Now, don't get me wrong, I'm all in favor of, you buy your kid what you want to buy. But, I'm not going to buy my kids Grand Theft Auto. Sorry, hate me in the comments, I don't care. But I'm not buying my kids that, because I'm a dad and I'm a father first, and so I gotta be mindful of that or what I share with them. But if you're just a regular old parent who is oblivious to what's going on in the gaming world, and your son come to you and say, Mama, I want Grand Theft Auto, and you're going to buy Grand Theft Auto because your baby want Grand Theft Auto, but you don't know what you're really getting yourself into or what you're exposing your child to. That's one way that GameStop has a leg up over the Amazons, the Best Buys, and the Walmarts, because they're gonna tell you, hey, we need to see your ID. You know what? This is M-rated material. Sometimes these parents don't know. They're just buying a video game. They think they buying it because it's fun. Before you know it, you watching little Johnny. He's 5 years old, but he watching, Grand Theft Auto get rejuvenized in the car with the hooker, and then you sitting there blinking. Well, you know what? GameStop got some things in place that kind of, prevent you, or at least will educate you while you're in line. They'll at least question, like, hey, are you sure you want to buy this for your child because it's M-rated? These are valuable tips. Just being a parent, you want to be able to share and be able to know about, before you step into a purchase that traumatizes your child. Well, YouTube, listen, my final verdict is GameStop, we got to support them. I know they're going through a rough patch right now, but man, I'm telling you, the life without GameStop is going to suck bad. I would tell you this here, you know what? And probably my last and probably the biggest thing I like about GameStop, and most people don't like it, and I know sometimes the publishers don't get all that money. However, when times get rough and you want this new game and you might not have all the funds, the ability to sell your games back, even though you get ripped off, but you didn't play the game, you didn't beat it, you're not a collector, you just like playing games, you lose that option. Some of these other places, they do this, like Best Buy do the same thing. I think Walmart might do it as well, but that ability to sell your games back is huge. Or sell your system back, huge. You know what? I wanted the new version 2 Switch. I went and sold my OG Switch back and got the version 2. Yeah, it cost me $100. Matter of fact, it cost me $75. I got $225 back for my OG Switch. But I'm glad I did it. I was like, you know what? I work. I can afford it. But if you didn't work and you want that new Switch, sometimes you gotta trade in some stuff so you can be up to date on your gaming. It's a no-brainer, man. That is an absolute plus. I tell you this much. You know what? So at the end of the day, man, listen. We gotta support GameStop all the way to the end. You know what, YouTube? Take this stand with me. I tweeted on Twitter today that I support GameStop. Hashtag I support GameStop. Y'all tweet that out tonight. Let that pick up steam. I support GameStop. And you know what? If you really about supporting them, put your money where your mouth is, man. Go buy some of their stock. It's cheap right now. It's like $4 or $5 a share. You know what? Maybe they get some plans in the future that's going to really shift it. I tell you this much. If they decide to sell more retro games, man, I would always be in GameStop. Just so I can find out what nifty retro game I can pick up. I'm starting to be a little collector, you know what? Just a little bit. I could ask my wife, I don't got the space to be collecting a bunch of stuff. However, I just bought Mike Tyson's Punch-Out, and that is the GOAT. Forget regular Punch-Out. Regular Punch-Out is okay, but when Mike Tyson's on the cover, and you playing against Mike Tyson, that game transforms itself. So YouTube, this is your boy Gaming Dad. Thank y'all for subscribing to the channel. Hit the like button, man, or hit the dislike button. Leave some comments in below, man. No matter they funny, you know what, whatever. I love interacting. I love sitting down certain nights and just trying to go through all my comments and respond to as many people in my community as I can. But man, listen, subscribe to the channel, man. You know what? Don't be afraid to even share some of my videos on your Twitter or some of your social media. I would appreciate it, man. With me and my family, we would definitely love that. But YouTube, this is Gaming Dad, and I'm out. Peace.